New this morning on Tune In, the Houdini of juvenile inmates is back in custody. How they caught him, coming up.
And it's time for baseball at the box. Regionals are here, and we're getting you ready.
And of course, we have that Alex Box all-important weekend forecast in just a bit. Also, a check of your Friday morning commute right here.
Investigative, in-depth. This is Tune In Morning News at 6.
6 a.m. on the dot. Good morning, South Louisiana. We're glad you could tune in on this Friday, June 2nd. I'm John Pastor.
And I'm Brandy B. Harris, along with Jason Wheat. Fallon Brown is in for Lauren Hawkins, and we're cheesing because it's Friday. We've made it to the weekend. It's the kickoff of the baseball regionals over at Alex Box Stadium. We're excited for a big-time weekend.
Oh, yeah, and I have a big-time weekend forecast.
Ooh.
Just fine. Brandy, JP?
So far, so good. Hey, Fallon, thanks for that. Well, breaking overnight, a teen who managed to escape state custody Wednesday was found and rearrested Thursday, according to Louisiana State Police. Authorities located 17-year-old Curtis Tassan in Algiers. Tassan was being brought to the Juvenile Justice Center in New Orleans when he managed to run away from officers. Nicknamed the Houdini of juvenile inmates, it was Tassan's third successful escape.
A multi-parish search continues this morning for a suspect in a Zachary shooting Thursday afternoon. That investigation is spanning between Zachary and a large area near Ethel in East Feliciana Parish. Now, police say they found a man shot twice in the head on New Weiss Road around 3 p.m. A witness reported the suspect's car as they headed north into East Feliciana Parish. Now, deputies found that vehicle about 30 minutes later. The suspect then crashing near Highway 957 and 955 before running off. A task force made up of multiple law enforcement agencies, including the East Feliciana and East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Offices, continue to search for that suspect overnight. Those in the area, you're urged to remain vigilant and alert.
Law enforcement made it.
We continue getting more information about this search, and we'll update you both here and on our website, WBRZ.com.
Well, a news alert. Crews found the body of a woman who fell from the boat in the Mississippi River earlier this week. Department of Wildlife and Fisheries tells us that Rachel Hand's remains were pulled from the water Thursday afternoon, a couple of miles from the spot where she went missing on Tuesday. Body was then sent to the coroner in West Feliciana Parish.
Turning to a crime alert now, the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office reporting they've taken a major fentanyl dealer into custody and off the streets following a 2-month-long operation. Narcotics deputies arrested 29-year-old Bernard Kinchin and 26-year-old Kaylin Billingsley on possession and distribution charges. More than 3,000 pills pressed to appear like oxycodone were confiscated, along with 20 pounds of marijuana and more than $80,000. The DEA and the Ascension Sheriff's Office assisted in that investigation. East Baton Rouge Schools budget still a subject of hot debate. This comes after a school board public meeting Thursday, with some people saying there would be a mass exodus if employees did not get a raise. Last year, Superintendent Dr. Cito Narcisse promising an 8% raise for all employees, but with reduced spending and reduced federal funds, that raise can only be 7.5% for just teachers. Board members say that original promise is bleak for future budgets without extra federal funding for things like COVID relief.
Until we are growing.
There will be another public meeting on June 15th to discuss the budget. It's currently scheduled to be approved by the end of the month.
Looking ahead to the weekend, a benefit for Corporal Sean Kelly will be held tomorrow at the Denham Springs Municipal Oaks Pavilion. You can buy plate lunches, wristbands, and walk around an open car show. There will be many other activities like dunk tanks, face painting, and snowballs. All of that happens starting at 11 Saturday morning, and it will last until 10 p.m.
To kick off the first Summer of Hope event today, there will be an expungement event at the Southern University Law Center that starts this morning at 9 and tomorrow. You can check out the Safe Summer Block Party. The inaugural block party starts at 11 at the Old Chase Bank parking lot on Plank Road.
And today we get to moving by stepping. Yeah, stick around for the next half hour where we learn about how you can get a full body workout with freestyle stepping. We get a demonstration from Tune In's Lauren Hawkins coming up in the next hour of Tune In.
All right, but today is the day that LSU is facing off against Tulane in the opening game of the Baton Rouge Regional.
Yes, the first game on the road to Omaha in the College World Series. Tune In's Mia Monet is live at Alex Box Stadium to tell us all about it. Mia, good morning. The box is going to be rocking this afternoon.
Let's come in through Baton Rouge. Well, so to come on Tune In the next half hour, the investigative unit looking into a troubled nursing home with a troubled history. We've got the details on the problems. Plus,
This morning, the nation now spared a first ever default after the Senate passed a bipartisan deal to raise the U.S. debt limit. I'm ABC's Justin Finch with what Republicans demanded first.
And it's a big weekend for baseball at Alex Box Stadium. I'll have your full forecast coming up right after this break.